The subscriber you have dialed is not available or has traveled outside the coverage area. Please try your call again later. Message NY23952.
Hi, yes. My name is Anibal Ortiz, and hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
You're breaking up, going in and out, so you have to change your position or call back.
Hold on a second. I am moving right now.
Is that better? Not really. How may I help you?
Yes, I am looking to see what court rules govern the summons court, and I'm recording this call.
First of all, don't record no calls.
Sorry, sir. This is a one-party state, so I can record public servants in the course of their public duties, and I have every right to it. Thank you. But I need to find out what rules govern your court, and may I ask who am I speaking with?
Hold on.
You have reached the summons clerk's office at 346 Broadway. All operators are currently busy. Please try your call again.
Goodbye. Good morning, Chief Clerk's office. May I help you?
Yes, my name is Ortiz.
Excuse me?
Name is Anibal Ortiz, and I was seeking some information as to what rules govern the summons court in New York City.
The summons court?
Yes, I have received a summons from a NYPD officer, and when I went to their court, I personally went to their court clerk's office and asked them what rules govern that court. The court clerk had no idea. And they told me...
I don't need... Yeah, hold on a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if the summons part falls under state. I mean, I have no info. This is Supreme Court Civil Division. It might be under uniform rules for New York State courts. If you go online, nycourts.gov, you might be able to get some information, but I don't know
the funny thing
summons, yeah.
The funny thing is, I did call them, and they're the ones who guided me to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they guided me to the law library, and I personally went down to the summons court and spoke with the clerk and asked for the court rules governing, and they said they didn't even know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's some kind of ploy to prevent me from defending myself, or everywhere I call, it seems like nobody knows. I called the Unified Court System. I called the law library. I called 100 Center Street. I called 346 Broadway. I called many different areas, and nobody seems to know what rules governs these courts.
Well, they're online. There's nycourts.gov, which has uniform rules for Court of Claims, for Surrogates Court. I don't know if the summons part, if that's a city. I don't know if it falls under that.
I'm pretty sure it falls under the city. It's municipal, and they charge me with a policy violation. It's not even a crime, because I've been doing this pro se. I've been defending myself pro se for about a decade now, and their legal opinion doesn't even fall in within the scope of a valid cause of action. Mm-hmm. It's just a claim that I violated some policy of theirs, and that their policy somehow applies to me, minus any actual facts. You know, the officer made a legal conclusion as to what my rights are. So, and from my understanding, and when I've defended myself in one cases, officers are not qualified to make legal opinions or define what is your legal rights. And it seems like it's just difficult trying to get the rules of these courts so I could defend myself properly. But I'll try what you suggested, the uniform court.
Yeah, uniform rules for courts. I mean, there's listed for criminal, for surrogates. I don't know if the summons part is really, I guess, the city agency. I don't know if it falls under that.
I'm pretty sure it's the city agency, and they're somehow have through the so-called legislature have some kind of authority to issue summonses, but again, just because they have that authority to do that doesn't enlarge the scope of the courts, you know. You know, but may I have your name so when I call the uniform courts system that I tell them that you have no, you don't know where their rules fall under, because every time I call somebody, nobody ever wants to give their name for some reason. I don't know why.
I mean, my name is Linda.
Linda, okay.
Mhm.
All right, and I'll refer that back on call to the unified system and see what happens, because it seems like you're trying to prevent me from defending myself.
I don't think so. There are self-help centers, but I don't believe the summons part does not. I don't believe it falls under the state courts.
I kind of came to that conclusion when you told me you were not familiar with that. And I kind of had other suspicions as to it didn't fall under the state. Okay, it might fall under something else, but I thank you very much, Linda. My name is Anibo, and it was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, dear. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good luck.
Thank you for calling 1-800-COURT-NY. For information about juries.
Good afternoon, Office of Court Administration.
Hi, yes. I called a little while ago to get some information about the court system and the summons court, about which court rules govern the summons court.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I need like a link or something that would help me get to those rules from that court.
I told you to call the court that oversees it, sir.
Well, I called them, and they told me to get in contact with you guys. Seems like I'm going in a circle here.
Who did you speak to that told you to call us back for court
Seems
rules
like
of
nobody
court?
wants to give their name when I get their name. Can I have your name? Can I have your name, miss?
Hold on, sir. I'm transferring you.
Nobody wants to give their name when I ask for a name. Then when somebody asks me, oh, who did you talk to? How can I give a name?
You have reached the New York County Clerk's office at 100 Center. The office is now closed. Please try your call again after 2 p.m.
Goodbye. Ingrid Gustafson.
Hi, I was trying to reach the NYPD Law Department.
The NY. Sir, I'm sorry. Say again. The NYC Law Department.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of the attorneys. Are you? Did you say you were trying to reach NYPD?
No, I was trying to reach the law department that handles litigation for NYPD.
Okay. Which? I mean, I'm I'm one of the attorneys, but there are 800. What is it a case that I'm handling?
No. Your case, your number I happen to have because it was a number that was just on a brief that was entered some time ago, and
okay.
And I was having some issue trying to reach the NYPD Law Department. I would call the main number, and they would all the operator would act like they have no idea what I'm talking about.
Okay. Well, let me see if I can. So have you? So you just said NYPD. So are you trying to reach NYPD Legal or the New York City Law Department?
Well, I guess NYPD Legal, because...
okay, so you want actually at the police department, their legal division?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't have that number offhand. I mean, I'm officially... So we do work with the NYPD sometimes, but we're sort of a different agency.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't... So I'm not necessarily involved.
So,
pull up their, so I don't have a particular, I mean, beyond their sort of normal number, I don't really have.
Okay, I'll take their normal number. But also, you guys don't handle the cases that happen in 356 Broadway, do you?
356, what do you mean?
When an individual receives a summons to go to 356 Broadway, and it's a summons issued by a police officer.
Oh, so like, you mean like the traffic tickets, or do you mean like a summons in the sense of, no, we're not involved in any of the, if it's whether it's criminal or civil, whether it's a violation or whatever it is, no, we're not involved in that.
I'm trying to get the department that is involved in that for the NYPD.
Well, I can see if I'm looking for the so it's, so I think if you're trying to reach NYPD Legal, you're looking for NYPD Legal Bureau.
Yes.
But I'm unfortunately coming up empty.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they want me to defend myself in court.
On a number, I can't see.
Yeah. According to my understanding, from what I've gathered, the DA doesn't handle these cases anymore, and he's delegated that authority to NYPD Legal. So I figured since you guys handle some of their legal cases, you guys might have knowledge as to what the...
No, I don't know anything. I unfortunately don't know anything about that. I'm unfortunately just trying to... Do you have access to their... Just trying to see if there's a contact number. Okay, I've got the precinct numbers. That's not very helpful. Yeah, unfortunately, I guess I just don't have a number for them to give you. I'm also just sort of on a website. See here. Okay. Okay, there's a... So what number I can give you for their civil? Do you want the number for their civil section or the criminal section?
Criminal will be fine, so this says here.
Criminal, okay.
It says criminal
so their
court.
the number that I have is 646-61. Okay. Give a pen.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 646-610-5400.
All right. I'll give that a try, and thank you for your assistance.
And of course, good luck.
All right. Thank you.
Bye. Please, also, can I help you?
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
Hello?
Yes. Hello?
Yes.
I'm looking for NYPD Legal.
Where are you calling from?
My cell phone?
Okay, what are you calling for? This is Legal Bureau.
Yes, I'm seeking some information pertaining to 356 Broadway and who handles those cases.
for NYPD's handing out summons, criminal court summons appearance on 356 Broadway. Who am I speaking with?
This is Officer Pack. And who are you?
My name is Aniba.
Okay, and why are you calling here?
Because I need to speak to the division that handles these court cases.
We don't handle court cases here.
No?
Nope. Wrong number.
Is this NYPD legal, right? This criminal?
This is Legal Bureau for police officers.
For police officers.
Yes. This is, we don't deal with outside the department.
Well, I'm going to need a number that does deal with outside the department. That's
I
probably
don't
your
have
legal
it.
bureau.
I'm sorry. I can't help you. I'll direct you to the main line.
Wait, all right.
Police headquarters, some operator to 038. How may I assist you?
NYPD legal, please.
One moment.
Legal Bureau, Officer Pack, can I help you?
No, I think I just spoke with you, and this is where they transfer me to.
Because you asked for Legal Bureau, but we don't deal with outside the department. I already told you that.
Yeah, I understand that. Well, before I got to finish what I was saying, I was already being transferred. I just got the words NYPD legal, and I was about to say to deal with outside. The lady was like, okay, and she just switched me right away. But can you transfer me back so I could ask first and then ask for the NYPD legal?
Well, this is legal main line.
Yeah, well, I need to find out who handles the court cases for these the officers that hand out these tickets.
This is not court. You have to go to court
Oh,
and
yes.
take care of it.
Yeah, I contacted the court, and I got the rules that govern the court, the CPL, and the CPL says that I have to contact NYPD in order to find out who to serve, like motions and other kind of paperwork, like discovery, Brady requests, and things of that nature.
Okay, what exactly do you need?
I need to find out who I send that to in the NYPD.
Then what?
A Brady request, a motion in limine, a motion to dismiss. And I also have a couple other evidentiary questions that pertain to the officer's arresting statement, to which she never gave, which I'm going to need her arresting statement in writing before trial, before the hearing date, so I can have a couple of questions pertaining to that, and then a couple other questions.
Why don't you talk to the officer?
Oh, I attempted to, and they told me, they directed me to NYPD legal. So what am I supposed to do? I'm a pro se.
I don't know.
I'm a pro se litigant.
I can't help you over here.
I don't have an attorney, so I don't have the contacts they would have to get in contact with NYPD legal.
Okay, then you would have to work with the attorney.
I don't need an attorney to work with. I handle my own cases, and I win my own cases. I like to win, so I don't use city attorneys or other attorneys because they don't win. I win my cases. I have a history of winning my cases on my own. So since this this authority was delegated to NYPD legal instead of the DA handling the case, the DA no longer handles these summons courts violations. That was delegated to NYPD legal. Now I need to get in contact with whoever in the department of NYPD legal can answer my questions and let me know where I can send my motions and my affidavits and things of that nature. Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Hello? Hello? I hear somebody in the background. Hello? Hi? Is anybody there? This is local government accountability. This is how government agents like to treat individuals seeking accountability. And this phone call is being recorded.
Legal Bureau, may I help you?
Yes. I need the phone number for the main directory for NYPD Legal.
Who are you?
Anibal. I'm calling because I was told by the DA's office to contact NYPD Legal pertaining to summons court because the DA does no longer handle the summons court. They no longer prosecute that. That was delegated to NYPD Legal. So I need to get in contact with NYPD Legal.
All right, hold on a second.
Okay, thank you.
Legal Bureau.
Yes, hi. My name is Anibal, and I was sending some information pertaining to the delegation of the summons court to NYPD Legal. Hello?
What's your question?
Yes, I received a summons by one of your officers to appear in the summons court, and I contacted the DA, and the DA said they no longer handle those cases, and that the NYPD Legal handles these cases. So,
are you represented by an attorney?
No, I've been doing this about a decade almost, pro se.
Okay.
So, I'm pretty familiar with the court procedures, the CPL, and things of that nature, and motions I would have to file. And I need to file some motions, and I need to know what department I need to send that to the NYPD Legal. So I won't be, none of my motions or paperwork will be denied for ex parte communication.
Okay, so you can serve it on NYPD Legal Bureau, room 1406.
1406. Okay, and I also have a couple of other evidentiary questions pertaining to the officer's firsthand knowledge. And
we're not going to answer those questions for you. So any questions you have to ask them on cross-examination.
Who am I speaking with?
My name's David Goldfarb. I'm an attorney for NYPD.
Okay. So
you're asking legal questions right now. So
yes,
obviously
which I have a right to, and I need to find out.
I'm not going to discuss this matter with you anymore. I told you what our policy is on this. So
I know what your policy is, but your policies don't overrule the court rules. There's rules you have to follow.
Okay.
I get to enter in.
Okay, this is not going to be a productive. This is no longer going to be a productive conversation.
Well, why are you saying that? Because I'm bringing up facts.
You can serve any papers on us at the address that I told you, and any other issues you have to address in court.
But wait a minute. There's a procedure you have to follow. If you don't follow those procedures, those are due process violations.
You can raise those issues in front of the judge.
Okay, so
that's what the judge is there for.
So when I make the paperwork,
I've explained to you everything that I can explain to you. There's no longer any need for us to have this conversation.
You're not going to talk to me in good faith. You're not going to talk to me in good faith. You're going to just wipe your good faith like that? You have no good faith? You're not going to reveal to me what you guys are going to use? And I have right to ask questions pertaining to your witness and the competency of your witness? So you're just going to brush off your good faith like that?
Anything else you want to add?
Are you just yes or no question? Are you going to show good faith in this, or yes or no?
Is there anything else you'd like to add before I hang up? If you have any informational questions, I'll be happy to answer them. But in terms of the specifics of your case, I couldn't really get into that with you.
Why not? Because it's your officer making these allegations against me, and I have every right to find out.
Bureau.
Hi, yes. My name is Anibo. I just called
Hi.
a few minutes ago. I'm recording this call. And I generally record all calls I make to this anytime I deal with a
Hold on,
public
hold on.
entity. But I was just speaking with an individual.
Legal Deputy Chief Speakphone, how can I help you?
Hi, yes. I spoke to Mr. Goldfarb earlier, and I just wanted to leave my contact information.
What's your name?
Anibo, that's A-N-I, B as in book, A-L.
Do you want to speak to him again, or do you want me to take the contact information?
Is he available?
Hold on one second. Hi, I'm going to transfer you right now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Legal Bureau.
Hi, yes, Mr. Goldfarb?
Yep.
Yeah, this is Mr. Ortiz.
Yep.
I spoke to you just a little while ago. I just
Give me
wanted,
your full. You know what? Give me your full name and phone number.
yeah, I wanted to
Please.
give you my contact information. Okay, my name is A-N-I, B-A-L,
Mm-hmm.
O-R-T-I-Z.
What's your phone number? What's your address?
All right, you'll get that when you receive my motions, so I'm not worried about that right now. What contact information can I get from you? Can I get an email?
No, you have to serve them personally. I'm not going to give you my email. We don't accept email submissions.
Oh, no, that's not for submission for the motions. I know I have to personally serve it to you and personally serve it to the court because there's nothing in the court rules about electronic submissions because the court rules really haven't been updated in some time. But I understand that. But also, I can't have an email just to email you some questions.
I'm not going to answer any questions. I already explained this to you. You're asking for legal advice.
I'm not asking for legal advice. I'm asking what's in accordance with the CPL, the criminal law procedure. I have a right to find out the competency of that officer and what personal first-hand knowledge that officer has of the facts in the case. And from what I see, there are no facts in the case.
You know what? I'm going to hang up the phone on you. If you call me back again, I'm going to consider it harassment, and I'm going to have somebody file a complaint against you. So you're harassing me as
wait a minute.
servant. Okay, have a nice day.
You're considering questions as harassment?
The New York City Summons Information System. To continue in English, please press 1. Information is available for summonses issued in New York City after December 31st, 2015. Details may not be available until 6 weeks after your summons was issued. Press 1 if you have your summons number. Please enter your 10-digit summons. Was issued on Tuesday, September 6th, 2016. You must come to court on Friday, November 18, 2016 to answer this summons. You should arrive at court by 9:30 a.m. The court address is 346 Broadway, Manhattan. Press 1 to hear this information again. Press 2 to return to the main menu. Borough Chief's office.
Hi, yes. I received a pink summons ticket, and I was wondering where I could send in some motions.
You're sending the mail or you're trying to fax it?
Mail or fax, either one. It doesn't matter.
If you're faxing, you can fax it to 212.
I'm sorry. I can't hear you.
You can fax it to 212.
212.
374.
374.
5293.
5293. Okay. And what would be the address that would you send in motions if I were to mail it?
Let me find out, 'cause they just changed the address. Hold on, please.
All right, thank you.
Gail, what's the full address for Summons Court? One Center. Phone number? Okay. 10007. Hello, sir.
Yes.
One Center Street.
1 Center Street.
New York, 10007, 16th floor.
16th floor. Okay. And I'm speaking with the clerk's office, right?
This is the Borough Chief Clerk's office, correct?
All right. Thank you for your assistance. You've been so helpful.
No problem.
Okay. Have a good day.
You too.
Oh.
Borough Chief's office.
Hi. Yes. I just called like a minute ago and asked for the address.
Yes.
When I send it, who do I address it to?
Attention Summons Court. They have the entire floor, so they would get it if you mail it. And if you faxing it, just put Attention Summons Court.
Okay. All right.
What is
Is there anybody in particular I address it to, or just the county clerk's office, or just Summons
No,
Court?
just Attention Summons Court.
All right. All right. And you guys can receive motions through fax?
They have fax them. What you do is if you fax it here to us, all we do is take it and put it in their mailbox. If you mail it in, then it goes directly to them.
Okay. Okay, because I'm just trying to get it into the clerk's office at the Summons Court. Also, can I find out if I have a docket number?
Hold on, please.
Yes.
Sir, you're going to have to contact Summons Court.
Okay.
Their number is 646-386. You can try 4937, 4885, 4874, 4869, or 4840.
Wow, that's a lot. All right. So I thank you very much for your assistance once again, and you have a nice day.
No problem. You too.
Good morning, Manhattan Criminal Court Summons Board.
Hi, yes, I'm trying to gather some information because I missed my court date.
What's your summons or docket number?
Summons number, I don't know. I mean, I know, but I'm trying to get the docket number, but I'll give you the...
What's the summons number? What's the last name?
Ortiz, O-R-T-I-Z.
Okay, you missed your court date, November 18th. You have a warrant.
Mm-hmm.
Your docket number is 2016.
Wait, hold on a second. My pen ran out of ink. I'm sorry. Okay. And who's the judge who signed the warrant?
Doesn't matter who the judge is. You have a warrant.
Yes, it matters who the judge is. I'm entering a motion to quash the warrant, and I need to know who.
The only way you can release the warrant is by appearing.
No, I have a right to.
Motion.
Who am I speaking with?
Okay, to remove the warrant, you have to come in. It could be any day, Monday through Friday. The hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. They also have a late night on Tuesday night.
Who am I speaking with?
My name is Miss Cox.
Miss
C-O-X.
Yes.
Yes. Are you the attorney?
No, I'm actually the individual who received the ticket.
All right. To remove the warrant, you have to appear in person, sir.
I understand that.
That's how it's done.
But I'm just going in accordance with the criminal law procedure. In accordance with the criminal law procedure.
For a summons to remove a warrant, you have to appear in person.
Well, not according to the criminal law procedure. Criminal law procedure states I have a right to enter a motion.
Yeah, you can. If you can bring your motion with you, but you have to be here.
No, I can mail it in.
You have to be here to remove a warrant. You're not here, sir. Why is the judge removing a warrant? For
Can I
what?
find out which judge signed the warrant, though, please?
This judge was Judge Crane, C-R-A-N-E, first initial M.
Is he an administrative judge or a criminal court judge?
Judge Crane, C-R-A-N-E, first initial M.
Yeah. Is he a administrative judge or a criminal court
He's a judge. He's a criminal court judge, sir. It's criminal court.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And one more question. What is the address for the prosecuting party so they could get a copy of the motion when I send it in?
1 Center Street.
So who's prosecuting the case?
It will be a judge that's assigned for that day, sir. That's why you have to be here. You're not listening.
Ma'am?
You have to be here before the judge. They'll pull your case. You go before the judge.
I understand that.
There's no judge assigned
There's a claim made
without
against me.
a person be.
So,
if you're not here, they're not going to remove the warrant.
Okay,
That's all I'm telling you.
But this is pertaining to who's filing the claim against me. Okay, the judge is supposed to be a fair and independent arbitrator of the court. Okay, it can't be the judge who's trying to go against me.
You're not handling. You don't. This is a summons. You're not going for a misdemeanor or violation. You're going for a summons. You have to appear. You didn't appear the first time. You have a warrant against you. To remove that warrant, you have to appear in person. Your summons was written by the New York City Police Department. That is your adversary. You can serve them if you like, but they will not be here on the day you appear.
I understand
That's how it works.
If
Your adversary is the New York City Police Department. That's who wrote your summons. That's who made the complaint against you.
And what is the address they receive their mail at, so I can send them a copy of the motion?
You would have to call the police department. I don't know.
So it's not on record there? It's not on record?
No.
So then how am I supposed to give them copies of things I send? That's supposed to be on record. The address is supposed to be on record. My address is on record, so when I send it
New York City Police Department, you can call information for the main branch. They have a main branch where they have their information sent to. You have to find out through them how that works. It does not come to the court. They're not here in the court.
I understand they're not in the court. But
we only get the paperwork the police department turned in to us, which was your summons and only your summons. They didn't give us their address. It's the New York City Police Department. It's citywide, borough-wide. They have a location, which we don't have. It's not written on the summons. Call information, tell them you need the main address for the New York City Police Department.
Is this a municipal court?
They're located at One Police Plaza.
One Police Plaza?
You can find out from them how they do it.
All right, thank you. And because the reason why I want to serve them
I don't care why you want to serve them, sir. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yes, I need the name of the officer that's on the complaint. I already have the officer's last name, which is Stokes. I need her first name.
That's all we have also, sir. You have to contact the New York City Police Department.
What kind of court are you running here? Like I've been in federal court, and you got.
Summons for it.
Hi, yes. I have a case here, and I'm looking to find some information on the case.
Mm-hmm.
The docket.
You have a docket or summons number?
Yes, I have a docket number. It's 20.
Okay, there was a warrant ordered on November 18th, 2016.
Yes. I got that information. I wanted to find out the name of the officer who issued the ticket.
It looks like Stokes.
There's no first name?
No, they don't write their first name on the summonses.
They don't write their first name? I understand that, but when they enter something into court, they have to put something with their name, address, all that.
They sign it, but again, P.O. Stokes.
Okay, so that's all you have on the record? There's nothing else?
If I had anything else, I would give it to you. You asked me, and that's the answer, sir.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Don't take it personal. I'm not
taking it personal.
Well,
I mean,
by
but you asked me the same
by the tone of your
question.
voice, it sounds like you are. I'm just trying to get some information. Okay?
Do you need to know anything else?
No, basically that. I just called for the officer's name. If you have Stokes, it's the same thing I have on the ticket. But no, one more name. Well, I guess if you only have the ticket, I guess you don't have the badge number because she also did not write her badge number on the name on the ticket. So I guess I answered my own question. All right. And who am I speaking with?
My name is Miss Hales.
Ms. Hales. All right. Thank you very much, Ms. Hales. You've been very helpful,
welcome.
and you have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
You too. Bye-bye.
Chambers.
Hi. Yes. I was told there was an issue warrant against me by Judge Crane.
Excuse me, how did you get this number?
It's on the NewYorkCourts.gov website. It says Criminal Court, City of New York, New York County, 100 Center Street. It's on, do you want the URL?
No, I want the phone number that you called.
646-386-4764.
Okay, and who are you?
My name is Aníbal Ortiz, and I'm calling about their issue being warrant, a warrant being issued.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. This is Judge Crane, so we have thousands of cases, so I thought it was
Judge M. Crane?
Yep.
Yeah, that's who they said signed my warrant, M. Crane.
Okay. Do you know what part you were in?
Summons court. I missed my court date on
Okay. This is you got it, summons court. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. You might want to get a lawyer. I'm not in a position to deal with summons court. I don't know what warrant you're talking about. I don't issue warrants on summons. So I'm not really sure what you're talking about.
Well, I spoke to the summons court. I asked for the information. They said a warrant was issued by M. Crane.
Must be somebody else. I wouldn't issue a warrant on a summons.
Yeah, that sounds funny because...
it's really weird.
Yeah, because a warrant on a summons for a policy violation seems a little extreme.
Well, I can't talk to you about the case, but I don't understand it at all. Do you want to have the clerk call me? I'm happy to, or who did you speak to, Mr. Ortiz?
Oh crap, I don't have the, I have the name, but I don't have the piece of paper right in front of me right now.
Okay, so here's the thing. I have to go downstairs at 5. You can call back. If nobody answers, just leave a message with the name. But I don't understand why anyone would have issued a warrant. Somebody may have warranted you if you didn't respond to a summons. Do you know what year this was?
Well, the summons was for last year, November. And it was for, it was one of those pink summonses. It wasn't even for, like, real criminal court.
That is so weird.
It was for a city policy violation, and I don't work for the city, so I didn't show up to the court date.
Hold on one second.
Okay.
So there's Mr. Ortiz is on the phone, and he says and apparently my private line is on the internet, which I don't understand, but he's saying that I signed a warrant for a summons, and it's on a pink sheet, so it's got to be one of those little. It's like a checkbook size piece of paper, right?
A little bit bigger than a checkbook. About the length. About the length.
Well, it's not making any sense to anybody here. So here's what I'd like you to do, and I'll get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
So what you should do is if you can get to or give me the name of the person you spoke to in summons court, I'm happy to look into it for you. Like, I've been here 4 years and I've never had a call like this, so it's bizarre.
Yeah.
Also, I wouldn't have issued a warrant on a summons. That's what I don't deal with them. So something's very fishy, and I'd like to look into it for you. So when did it happen? Do you know?
What, when they issued the warrant?
Yeah.
It was issued on November 18th when I failed to show up for court on 356 Broadway.
Yeah, I don't sit in 356 Broadway, so it's so weird. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if something has gone wrong. So what I need you to do is find out who you spoke to in summons court, and I will call them for you.
Okay, no problem.
You don't have a copy of it, do you?
I've been calling all day since like 11 o'clock trying to get a copy.
Okay.
All they would say is that the judge's name on it
actually,
is
what number did you call?
I called, hold on a second.
I dismiss summons, but I don't warrant people. So it's weird.
Yeah, I don't understand why there's a warrant issued for a...
Do you have the number? Yeah, I don't either. What number well, that can happen if you don't show up, but I'm not the one issuing the warrant, so something is very strange.
Yeah, but that's...
We weren't even on summons duty on November 18th. Something strange. Do you know what number you called?
Hold on a second, I'm looking...
Sure. Yeah, and what's your first name, Mr. Ortiz?
That's Anibal, A-N-I-B as in book, A-L.
Got it.
Okay, the number was 646 386 4869.
That is weird. Okay.
Yeah.
And you don't have an index number or anything, a reference number or anything, do you?
A reference as into...
Is there a number on the summons that you...
I have a docket number.
Okay, what's the document number?
The docket number is 20...
Okay. Yeah, I think that's enough information for me to actually make the phone call, so you don't have to call back with a number with a name, I mean. But do you have a number I can reach you at?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I don't understand it, and I will get to the bottom of it right away.
All right, thank you.
I don't know if I can today because they may be gone by now, but I will try very hard to reach someone. If not today, I'll do it tomorrow. But I don't want you to get in trouble for having a warrant outstanding. Shit.
Yeah, for a summons. I don't understand that.
No, if you don't show up, it's a problem. They will warrant you, but I don't. And so for them to say, you have to call me is bizarre and something.
Yeah, but the strange thing is...
Usually you just show up and they're like, oh, you couldn't come. Because people work. I mean, people can't come in the exact day often. Like, unless you don't have a job and you have all the free time in the world. So I think they're pretty good about rescheduling you for this in summons court. But it's also a new court, so there may be, kind of, the clerks may not know exactly what to do. So I'm gonna look into it for you. So I'm gonna call you back.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for bringing this to my attention.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right. Take care.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello?
Mr. Ortiz?
Yes.
Hi, it's Judge Crane. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Yourself?
Okay, so I got to the bottom of it. You do have a warrant on a summons. What you need to do is go to 1 Center Street and at the 16th floor, and they'll clear the warrant for you, and then a judge, you can have a trial or a plea, depending on what you decide you want to do. Yeah. I don't know if they have lawyers down there to talk to, but we certainly do in 100 Center Street. So if you wandered in here and rounded up somebody from Legal Aid, I'm sure they would talk to you. I think Legal Aid's on the 4th floor. not positive.
I've been doing this for about 10 years, defending myself pro se.
Okay, you don't have to. I'm just saying
No, but
that's what you need to do,
yeah,
okay?
Yeah, I was going to enter in a motion to dismiss and challenge court jurisdiction because the defense hasn't provided the court any facts or evidence to give the court jurisdiction.
But I'm not the judge in summons court. It's like
who is the judge that issued that warrant? Do you know?
I must have issued the warrant because I was on summons duty that week or the week before, which I was unaware of. But the thing is, there's a judge, there's JHO's judicial hearing officers at 1 Center Street, and that's who can clear it for you.
So a judicial hearing officer?
Right. Or they're judges. They're judges. It's just their title.
Are they still like bound to the judicial canons and all?
Absolutely.
Okay, because it seems like they didn't review the case because there's no facts and evidence on anything there. There's not even a valid cause of action.
You need to appear to challenge it then. So you need to go to 1 Center Street, 16th floor. They'll clear the warrant for you. You don't want to have a warrant outstanding because that can cause you all sorts of problems. So just make sure you take care of it, okay?
So, and I just bring my motions along with me and give
everything you need. Just bring it there, and the clerks there can direct you what to do. They may give you another day. I don't know because it's like a new. They're trying to make summons court better and more streamlined experience for people.
Yeah, the people.
So it's not in your case. That is not what happened, and I apologize. But that's why it's like a whole new building. It's not 346 Broadway. It's 1 Center Street. And from what I understand, I haven't been over there, but it's apparently beautiful. So everything's really working well over there. So when can you go? Can you go there tomorrow?
Well, I'm kind of a little nervous about going there because the staff over there really hasn't been very welcoming. They've cursed on me at the telephone. When I talked to one of them yesterday, telling them I wanted to enter a motion and to dismiss, that the court has no jurisdiction, he said, "Why don't you find out and come into the court, motherfucker?" I was like,
"Are you serious?"
Yeah, and I was like, "What?
Wow.
What?" It's like,
I'm sorry that happened.
And like, none of them want to give their names when I ask for their names.
Well, I would just go there because when you're there in person, it should go better because there'll be supervisors around.
Yeah, and I'm not sure.
The judges.
You know, and if
there's no other way for you to clear the warrant, and I don't want you to have a warrant outstanding. That's bad for you. So it's not worth it for you not to go.
But I don't know if I want to go to that court about it because of the way that their staff is behaving. If their staff
why don't you grab somebody from legal aid and get them to go with you?
I don't know if that'll happen, but I'm just saying because the way the staff acts, how do I know that
I bet you there are lawyers down there. So, that way you don't have to be afraid.
Well, I don't know. By the way that staff has been acting, that my rights are going to be protected in that court, And I don't know if the judge...
I'm sure they will. There's going to be a judge there who will.
I don't know if that administrative judge has a good understanding as an actual judge, because when I challenge jurisdiction, I don't know if that judge is going to take it personal, think I'm challenging the judge personally, but I'm challenging the court, and once the court has been challenged, the merits of the case can't be addressed until jurisdiction has been shown on the record, and there's nothing on the record to prove jurisdiction.
Well, I don't know what your case is about. I can't really talk to you about it maybe it'll just get dismissed if you clear the warrant. I don't know. Yeah. So you need to go down there. That's what you need to do. And I actually have to go because I'm on duty tonight, so I have to get down there.
All right. So is it a bench warrant?
I don't, it's a summons warrant. So I don't know anymore I don't know how that...
Am I being charged with a crime? Because they gave
I don't know what you're charged with because I don't have it in front of me.
Yeah,
and I can't give out legal advice, so I don't know.
Well,
I really think you should get someone from legal aid to help you. I think that would be a very good idea for you.
Well, I don't need legal aid. Is that they gave me a ticket, and they didn't even say what I was being charged with. It was an officer retaliating against me. If you want to see the video, I posted up the video online.
No, I don't even sit in summons court. And what I would do if I were you is clear that warrant tomorrow and then just take it step by step. Nobody's going to give you a hard time about clearing the warrant if you come in voluntarily. So that's what you need to do.
No, the warrant is just so I just show up to court.
What?
The warrant is so I just show up to court, right?
I don't know what the warrant, how it operates. Yeah, I mean, basically. How did you find out you had a warrant?
Well, I called them and asked about my case.
I see. Okay, so
they said a warrant
so now that you're aware of it, go clear it tomorrow.
They said
if you can go tomorrow.
They said you signed it.
Yes, I probably did, but I sign hundreds of warrants a week, so I don't remember yours in particular.
Okay.
So I don't, and it's only because we were on summons duty the week before,
okay.
So apparently, but I don't remember.
Okay,
and I don't sit in that court, so you need to go clear your warrant.
Yeah, can I ask you to please just look at my case? Because I know
I actually don't sit in that court.
Oh.
So, but there'll be plenty of people there who will.
Wait, you don't sit in the court, but you signed a warrant for me?
Yeah, because you didn't. I guess you didn't show. I wasn't aware we were signing warrants for summons court at all. But we sign warrants in the AP parts, and those are usually criminal court cases. So I don't know if it was attached to that. I don't know.
As far as I know, they never filed a valid cause of action, a valid criminal cause of action.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
As far as I'm concerned, they didn't file a valid criminal cause of action against me. They accused me of a policy violation, and at that, they don't even say what the violation was. Huh?
Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, I have it right here. I have the ticket right in front of me. It's a disorderly conduct.
Read it to me. Oh, okay. So when we do summons review, we review all summons for facial sufficiency, and we may have decided it was fine. But I need to see your exact one to be able to see that. And I can't do that. I can't review it at all because another judge is going to do it down at 1 Center Street. Can you please go to 1 Center Street tomorrow or as soon as you can?
Yeah, I really don't feel safe going down there, to tell you the truth, with the way the staff has been behaving. You know?
Well, I don't know what to tell you then. I really don't.
Well, I'm gonna mail a motion to dismiss, Brady request for the prosecution, and a motion to recuse the judge, because the judge gave the warrant minus any factual evidence that any of those codes apply to me. There is nothing alleged on the ticket. There's nothing alleged. There's nothing. So I don't know how the court got jurisdiction to write a warrant out for me when the prosecution hasn't even presented any evidence, not even prima facie.
That's what happens.
Well, the court has a duty to follow the rules, and the prosecution has a burden of proof that they have to prove. And I
think you're getting ahead of yourself. That's true, but it's not till later. So if you don't show up, we don't even get to that point. So just come clear the warrant, and someone will take care of you. Really. So, and I have to go to work now, so I can't talk to you anymore.
Well, I guess I'll go tomorrow and I'll take my motions with me.
Take your motions with you, and, let me know what happens, because I really don't like the fact that, that I don't like the way you've been treated if somebody cursed at you. So I would like to know what happened.
And they're trying to give me legal advice over there all the time. They say I can't put motions in, I can't challenge the court's jurisdiction, I just have to go in.
Okay, well I am actually ethically prohibited from giving you legal advice as a judge.
Yes, I understand that. But that's the treatment I've gotten over there.
Sorry?
That's the treatment I've gotten over there. Like when I first wanted to put a motion to dismiss, they told me I couldn't put in no motions. I was like,
really?
What are you, crazy? I can't put in a motion to dismiss? No,
you, of course. Well, I don't. That's also contrary to what I understand is allowed. but I'm going to get in trouble if I don't get downstairs. So I do have to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
And good luck, and if you have further problems, I'm happy to listen.
All right, thank you.
Sure, bye.
Bye-bye.
You have reached the 9th precinct of the New York City Police Department. If you have an emergency, Detective Squad, press 2. For Community Affairs, press 3.
Wait while I transfer your call.
Detective Fernandez, can I help you?
Yes, I was seeking some information pertaining to a ticket I received.
Okay, you need information or you're trying to get information?
I'm trying to get information on the officer's name and badge number and the arrest report she filed.
Okay, and who are you? I'm sorry.
My name is Aníbal Ortiz.
Okay, and you are what to the person or whatever?
I'm the individual who received the ticket from this officer.
Oh, okay. All right. What I got to do is I got to switch you downstairs to the officer downstairs. Do you have the ticket in front of you?
Yes, I do.
All right. On the bottom of the ticket, do you see any names or any numbers?
All it says is, I think, L. Stokes, and then it says tax registry 932017.
Okay, and you got that summons when?
November, hold on a second. What's the date on this thing? 4/6/16?
4/6/16. Okay. So you got the officer's name and the precinct. That's the officer's name and the precinct on the bottom of the summons. Okay. What else you was looking for?
The officer's first name?
What is it? L. Stokes?
Yeah.
I believe is Lisa, if I'm not correct. And you also have, I think, a tax number at the bottom or something, or something like that. Yeah, that's your identification right there.
So I don't need a badge number?
No, because it goes by tax number, so.
Okay. And I also need...
I can also... Go ahead. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
You go right ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish off.
I just need the arrest report number.
That I won't be able to give you because I'm not in that office.
Yeah.
But what you can do is I'm going to switch you over to 477-7811.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can access that information there.
All right.
All right, hold on. Did you get a pink summons or did you get a DAT?
I got the pink summons.
All right, the small one or a big one?
I don't...
Does it look like a traffic summons?
Yeah.
Okay, there should be a number there, but hold on, I'm going to transfer you over. Hold on. You have reached the 9th precinct of the New York City Police Department. If you have an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If this is a non-emergency, such as a noise complaint, you may call 311 or select from the following options. You have reached the 9th precinct of the New York City Police Department. If you have an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If this is a non-emergency, such as a noise complaint, you may call 3.
Wait while I transfer your call.
Good morning, this is the 1-409. I'm speaking, I can help you.
Hi, yes, I'm looking for a report number on our arrest.
Sure. Are you the defendant?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Just give me one moment. Can I get your last name?
Ortiz. Ortiz.
Okay, can I get your first name?
That's Aníbal. A-N-I-B as in book, A-L.
Okay. And this happened in the 9th precinct?
Yes, it did.
Okay. When did this happen? Hello?
Yeah, the date here, I think it says 9/6/16 or
This was in 2016?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the date is wrong.
Can you spell your first name again?
Anibal.
Okay. Hmm.
The arresting officer was Lisa Stokes.
Okay.
I think she put the wrong date on there. I think it was in 7.
But this was definitely last year.
Yeah. I think it was 7/6/16. Or maybe 6/9. Maybe she wrote it backwards. I know it was in the summertime.
And Ortiz, O-R-T-I-Z?
Yep.
Just give me one more minute. I'm not seeing anything under your name. This is odd.
You're not seeing anything under my name?
No.
So officer arrested me and didn't file an arrest report? Why they arrested me? It doesn't say why they arrested me on the ticket.
Do you have a middle name?
Not at all.
Did you provide a phone number?
Did I provide a phone number to them? No.
Okay.
Nope.
Are you sure this was the 9th precinct?
It's on 5th Street, right? Between 1st and 2nd Avenue, right?
Yeah.
That's where I was taken. The nice new building that got shut down for a couple of years. I used to live in the Lower East Side. 9th Precinct was the most crooked precinct down there. That's why they had to shut it down for a couple of years.
Just give me one moment, sir. I'm going to put you on hold, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Good morning, sir. And you said when was the arrest date?
It says 9/6 on the ticket. 9/6/16.
When were you arrested?
9/6/16.
Okay. All right. Well, there's nothing here for that date. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer you to the front desk, and hopefully they'll be able to locate this complaint report number. Okay?
Right. Thank you.
Because I'm not, no problem. You have reached the 9th precinct of the New York.
Wait while I transfer your call.
Good morning, this is the 124 room, 9th precinct, Cadet Pagan speaking. I can help you.
Yes, I just called a couple minutes ago trying to get a arrest report number, and they were unable to locate it. So they transferred me to the front to try to get somebody to help me, and nobody picked up.
Okay. Yes, this is the same person.
Oh, okay.
That you spoke to originally. I wasn't able to locate this. And you said this happened during the
summer? 7/6?
No, I was mistaken. It was, it says here 9/6/16. That's the date on the ticket.
Are you sure? Because this date might have been the date that you had to appear.
No, it says date of offense. 9/6/16. Complainant's full name is Stokes, L. Stokes, Lisa Stokes.
Okay.
How could she affirm this the day before it says here 9/5/16 she affirmed this, but the date of offense was 9/6. How can she do it a day before the offense? Well, maybe it just got blurred out, but it does look like a 5.
9/6? Okay, but it was definitely September. Do you remember?
Yeah. It was a nice warm day.
Okay.
And she doesn't even say why she arrested me on the ticket. It says, I personally observed the commission of offense charged herein, false statements made hereinafter punishable. Oh, I see. Yeah, because she arrested me because I asked her for her badge number. She arrested me in retaliation. That's why she didn't write a arrest report. She didn't want to get charged with perjury. A Class A misdemeanor. That's why there's no arrest report. Because she falsely arrested me and she couldn't say why she arrested me.
Okay. Well, sir, I'm going to tell you that there is nothing here for that person or date.
Yeah, she couldn't put anything. Because she falsely arrested me that day.
Okay.
So she couldn't put in why she arrested me. Because if I would have brought that up in court, she would have to explain why. And I have everything on video. That's why she didn't want to make a statement. I have everything on video from beginning to end. That's why she didn't want to make a statement as to why she arrested me. All right, I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, from this end, there's no arrest date for September under your name, Ortiz Annabelle. Okay.
That's on you. No arrest date for me on that date?
On that date.
Yeah. Can you check to see whether there's a arrest for a different date under my name?
2. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, there's 2.
What? What are they?
They're sealed. So
because I won those cases also. That's why they're sealed. I have a habit of winning against the NYPD when they falsely arrest me, and I can prove my case.
Yes, sir.
That's why she didn't make an arresting statement. She's just digging her holes deeper for herself when she goes in federal court, and then she has to explain why she didn't make an arresting statement.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Was that all for today?
So there's nothing in that precinct that indicates I was arrested.
And the whole system. NYPD wide.
All right. So how are they still prosecuting me in the court for this then? If there's no record of an arrest?
You would have to speak to an attorney.
I'm a pretty good pro se litigant. Been doing it almost 10 years and whipping the NYPD's ass in court.
Okay, sir.
All right. Have a good day. Be safe.
You too. Okay. Bye.
Summers.
Hi. Yes. Do you have a fax number available?
And what is it pertaining to?
Pertaining to a case I have in the court.
And you want to use it for?
To fax in motions, because I spoke with the court clerk a couple weeks ago, and they said I could fax in my motions, but I lost the number.
The fax motion? You can fax this motion in? As long as it has an affidavit of service attached to it.
Okay. It needs to have an affidavit of service attached to it? And you notify the law department.
The what department?
The law department.
And how would I notify the law department?
I don't know. You put it in a motion.
Yeah, so can I have the address for the law department?
I don't have that.
So how am I supposed to notify them? You should have that information if you require me to notify them.
Sir.
Yes? Go ahead.
Sir?
Yes.
It's 100 Church Street.
100 Church Street. Okay.
New York, New York.
Street. New York, New York.
10013.
10013?
Yes. And our fax number is 212 748 5263.
5263. And what department in Church Street do I send it to?
The law department, no? Are you the attorney?
I'm actually the pro se litigant involved in the case. I've been defending myself for almost a decade.
You should ask them, because I don't know. I gave you the address. That's what you asked
Yeah,
for.
it seems like you guys don't have much information, which you should have, like in the state court. The state court has all this information. I don't understand why you guys don't have it.
For what you need. I gave you the address.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. Have a nice day.
And whom am I speaking with?
Summons, may I help you?
Hi, yes. I just called and they gave me some information to send my motions to 100 Church Street.
Correct.
Shoot.
100 Church Street. I think the zip code is 10013.
Okay, and I just needed the name of the individual who gave me that information, so when I contact 100 Church Street, I can tell them this individual at the clerk's office told me to contact you guys at this.
They don't know us. They don't know us. We're not part of that system at all. They don't know who we are.
So they don't have a claim filed against me in your court?
We're not connected with them.
I understand that. But in case they ask me, like, who directed me to their...
Tell them the summons division.
I understand.
Tell them the summons division.
But I need a name. I need a name.
I cannot do that, sir. I cannot do that. They don't know who we are. We're not connected with them.
Okay. You understand that you're a public servant working in a public place and that you have to identify yourself when asked by individuals.
No, we don't have to do that. No, we don't.
I hope you know that I'm recording.
It's early in the morning to argue, sir.
Yeah. No, I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing. Is that's policy for the city, okay?
According to who?
According to city policy. When asked to identify by an individual...
It doesn't matter what the name is. They do not know us.
All right, so you're admitting this is the summons court, and I am recording this call.
Summons court. Yes,
I am recording this call, so when...
How may I help you?
Yes, do you have a fax number so I could fax over some motions pertaining to a case?
I'm sorry, who's calling?
This is Aníbal Ortiz.
From?
From New York.
I know, but what are you faxing stuff here for?
Because the city has a case against me, and I was told I have to send my motions to One Police Plaza, room 1406, to David Goldfarb.
Okay. So then you need to put that in mail. They don't accept a fax.
They don't accept a fax. But wait a minute. The court clerk accepts faxes of motions. And you're telling me your office doesn't accept faxes of motions? Is that policy, or is that in accordance with New York State law?
I can't hear you.
Oh.
I'll transfer you to David, and you can speak with him about that.
Yeah.
Okay, hello?
Yes.
Yes, you can fax it, but you must make it attention to David Goldfarb. The fax number is 646-6110.
Okay.
8395. You have to have his name or it will not be valid. Okay? Thank you.
Hold on, let me just verify the number. It's a 646-610-8395.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
All right. I also have one more question for Mr. David. Okay.
Good morning, Warren. Dave Check, how may I help you?
Hi, yes. I'm calling to check up on a warrant they said that was issued for me.
A warrant that was issued for you?
Yes.
Meaning, are you the person on the warrant?
Yes.
Okay, 1 second.
Hello, PAA Campbell call.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
There's an issue warrant for me.
Yes. Do you have a docket number or warrant number? So
I have a docket number. Yes.
Okay, hold on just a minute. Okay, your docket number, sir?
26.
Okay, now what do you need to know about that?
What was the?
Is it still active?
Yeah. Why was the warrant issued?
What do you mean, why was the warrant issued?
What was the probable cause behind the warrant?
No, I wouldn't know that information. All I could tell you that's coming out of New York court.
Uh-huh.
New York criminal court.
Uh-huh.
And you probably would have to return to that court. Let me see if the warrant is still active. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, what's your last name, sir?
Ortiz. O-R-T-I-Z.
And the first name?
Anibal. A-N-I.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. It's a summons. It's a violation of some sort. Let me see what it looks like. Trying to view it now. And you're in Manhattan?
Yep.
Let me see. What is your DOB? Okay, that's the same thing on the warrant. Okay, let's see if they got anything here from the court. Okay, that's the summons part of the criminal court, and it's for disorderly conduct.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they issued it for.
So it's not it's not based on any probable cause or affirmation like it says in the Constitution?
I don't know, sir.
Can I get a
You
copy
would
of
have
that?
to go to the clerk of the criminal court in Manhattan,
Mm-hmm.
and if you want to see the judge, or you could speak to one of our warrant officers, and they would, talk to you about the condition of the warrant. I could give you their number and try to switch you over.
Is there somewhere I can get a copy of that warrant?
It's in the criminal court. It's in the summons part of the criminal court. That's where they keep the warrants at. I'm looking at it at the computer, on the computer.
Okay.
Okay? So, would you like to speak to one of the warrant officers?
No, not really. Not at all.
Okay.
I'm filing
All
some
right,
motions before I go in, so. Because I want to know what facts that warrant is based on, and from the research I've been doing, that warrant is based on any facts. A lot of assumed evidence, but nothing on facts. That's probably why you can't see nothing.
Yeah, that's what it was ordered. Disorderly conduct.
Yeah,
That's all that they
disorderly conduct is not a crime. It's a violation. I don't know why they
Yeah, it's a violation. It's a violation.
Yeah, I don't understand how they're putting warrants on people for violations. That's.
Yeah, well, that's part of the penal code too.
Well,
There's violations,
yeah, well,
there's misdemeanors, there's felonies.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that, but there's also due process that the court has to stand by. Due process rights, and it seems like they already violated those due process rights because there are no facts on the record that actually accuse me of anything. There's no arrest report.
At the court.
Huh?
See, we can't see what they have at the court. That's why.
Oh, I already know what they. I already know what they have at court, and they have absolutely nothing.
Court clerk.
Yeah, I already spoke to them and all that. There's nothing on the record. Nothing that even.
Why don't you go and have the warrant vacated then?
Huh?
Why don't you have the warrant vacated?
Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm working.
Judge and have the warrant vacated.
Well, I'm working on a motion to quash.
Okay.
The warrant. So
okay.
I'm gathering all the facts I need, and it seems like there are no facts on the record to even give the court jurisdiction to order a warrant against me, or even give the court jurisdiction to hear the case. Yeah, I'm not even a city employee.
I'm at the police department. I'm not at the court. So
yeah, no, but I'm just trying to explain. There's due process, and it seems like they violated that due process.
Okay, sir.
All right. Thank you very much for your help,
welcome,
and you have a good day.
Okay.
Criminal court.
Hi. Yes, whom am I speaking with?
This is Ashton Ellis.
Thank
Who
you.
am I speaking with?
My name is Anibal Ortiz, and I'm I'm sorry?
Yes.
I'm calling to find out some information on my case.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard there's a warrant that was issued in my case, and I want to know what's contained in that warrant, if there's any actual facts, any probable cause or anything like that that would lead the court to believe they have jurisdiction to issue a warrant against me. Because from when I spoke with a court clerk earlier, there's nothing on the record. There's no
nothing on the record?
There's no officer arresting statements. There's no probable cause for the arrest given by the officer. There's nothing. Nothing on. I don't understand why the court thinks it has jurisdiction to, put a warrant out on me for a policy violation. Not even a crime. I'm not even being accused of a crime. So I want to know what.
Did they issue the warrant for non-appearance?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that would mean that the prosecution had facts and evidence to prove that the court had jurisdiction to issue that. And I want to know what facts and evidence they used to issue that warrant. Because that would mean that the prosecution is arguing outside the evidence, which is prosecutorial misconduct. Because if there's no facts on the record, then how is he arguing minus any facts? Yeah,
was it from a summons?
Yeah, it was a summons issued.
Oh, so then that would be the police department. Who issued the summons? The officer?
Yeah.
You have the officer's name that issued the summons?
Yes.
Then that would be, that those are the facts. You'd have to speak to the officer.
Sir?
That would who you would be debating about.
Sir?
What the officer wrote.
I know what the officer wrote. Alleged. All the officer alleged was that I violated a misdemeanor and didn't even say for what reason I was arrested, which is a due process violation. And
you weren't arrested?
Yeah, I was arrested. I was handcuffed and put in a jail cell for this violation.
Oh, okay.
All right, which I shouldn't have been. I shouldn't even got in the first place. The officer arrested me because I asked for a
So you should go to 1PP. You should go to 1PP, Police Plaza.
Yeah, I've already contacted them and asked them for the arresting statement. They said there's not even an arrest on record for me on that day. So I want to know how the prosecuting attorney is moving forward on this case when there's not even an arrest on record. Nothing on record.
Okay.
There's no police statement. They checked the record. The officer didn't make any arrest statement. The officer didn't even make an arrest for that day. So,
it would just be on the summons, I believe.
Huh?
I would believe his statement would be on the summons.
There's nothing on the summons. You can look in the court record. There's nothing on the summons. So I want to find out how the court let the prosecuting attorney argue minus any...
There was no argument. It was the fact that you didn't appear.
Well, just
why didn't you
hold
appear?
on a second. First, the arguing attorney has to present evidence to the court of jurisdiction. Now, if there's no facts, nothing on this case, how could the court have jurisdiction if there's no facts to prove it? Okay?
The facts would be his statement on the summons.
Sir, I have case law here that says an officer's opinion that I violated a policy or some kind of law is only the officer's opinion. That was mitigated in Manley versus State of Georgia. Okay, so the officer's opinion is not fact, and for you trying to tell me on that.
Okay, it's not. But why didn't you come in? You didn't get arrested. You didn't have this warrant. Is not issued because of what he said. It's issued because of the non-appearance.
Yeah, but again, it's not based on facts or evidence. How is the court moving forward?
I understand that. I understand that. The court moved forward because of the non-appearance.
Yeah. So anyway,
you had every right to argue that, and if you come in and have that vacated, then you can go to trial.
I'm not looking to go to trial, sir. I'm looking to have this dismissed straight off the bat for lack of jurisdiction, and I have all the case law and facts that support my side, which the NYPD have none. I even have recording of the whole arrest where there was no crime committed, nothing committed, and that's why I believe the officer didn't write down an arresting statement, because she didn't want to get caught being perjured on top of falsely arresting me, and that's why they don't have an arrest on the NYPD.
Who was the officer?
Huh?
Who was the officer?
Her name was Lisa Stokes. Okay.
Stokes was the officer? Okay.
Yeah. And she falsely arrested me because I asked her for her badge number. And then she made up some kind of excuse on the spot, said I was OGA, obstruction of governmental administration. But then once she found that she couldn't pin that on me, she had to use the all-encompassing contempt of cop disorderly conduct. And she didn't even make a statement on her ticket. If you look on the ticket, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Where it says, defendant stated in my presence, and I personally observed commission of the offense charge here. There's nothing there. So how is the prosecution moving forward minus any facts? The prosecution should have just said, we need to dismiss this case because there's no facts. There's not even allegations. So, I don't know how the court...
I don't have the power to dismiss this case.
No, I'm not asking for the power to dismiss the case. I just want to find out what facts are on that warrant. You know? Because the initial...
Whatever on the summons. Where were you arrested?
I was arrested downtown. Lower East Side.
But where? What do you have? The street? The occurrence? The only person that can defend this is you, or if you get an attorney.
I've been defending myself against the city for almost a decade now, and I've won every case against the city. So I know what I'm talking about. I know my research, and I'm just trying to find out what's on that warrant, and I need to get a copy of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I don't have a copy of it, so you would have to go to the courthouse to get a copy of it.
Well, why can't they mail it to me?
Call them up and they'll mail it to you.
Am I not speaking with the summons court right now?
Yeah, but I don't have the summons in front of me.
I don't want the summons. I want the warrant.
The summons is the warrant.
The summons is not a warrant. The summons is not a warrant. A warrant has to be signed by a judge.
Okay?
Yeah, the summons was signed by a judge, yes.
Well, I want that. I want that with the judge's signature on it.
You can't have that. They can give you a copy of the complaint itself.
I can't have the copy of the warrant with the judge's signature on it?
No, not the original, no.
I'm not asking for original. I'm asking for a copy.
I don't have that, sir. Physically, I do not have that.
But I am requesting a copy now. You said if I ask them, they'll mail me a copy. So I'm asking you.
Go to the court. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're not calling the right place.
Is this the summons court?
Yeah, but this is not the office where the summons are kept.
Where is that?
That's at 1 Center Street. You have to go there.
I'm not going there.
Okay, no problem, sir.
I need a copy sent. You just said if I ask for a copy, they'll send me one.
Anything else I can help you with?
Can you give me a number so I can call them and I can have them send me the warrants?
Oh gosh, I don't have the number in front of me. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Call 646-386-4910.
386. Can you repeat the last 4 digits?
4910.
Okay. All right, thank you for your assistance.
No problem.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Have been forwarded to a voice officer. However, the person at 64910 does not subscribe to this service. A valid attendance number has not been specified. Your session cannot be continued at this time. Please try again later.